Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me move this window. Okay. So, um, one of the numbers videos that I just posted today, um, the one that was 4:04, 4 minutes 4 seconds long, and I noticed that when it said 4 views, because I googled twin flames and then set it the filter for today, checked that, and so I saw mine in the thing, and it only catches up every 24 hour, whatever it was. So, but it was set at 4, and I noticed it said 4:04, 4 views. 4:04 was the timestamp, and so I was gonna look that up, and then I got distracted because all these numbers were pot 777, 888. So I was like going on this little. Anyway, so of course, like God reminds me by one of my subscribers commented on that video and noticed the 4:04. Okay, so I was like, okay, yeah, thank you, Great Spirit, thank you, God, for reminding me. I'm gonna go look it up right now. So I went to the Gematria. I don't really do angel numbers because I kind of have a good feel for maybe not a lot of the number, like 9. Maybe I don't have such a great feel for that. I should look that up, but it's kind of like a completion number, I know, but so I can kind of tell what the angel essence is, or if I see that, you're supposed to, what were you thinking when you saw that, or whatever. But so I like to do the gematria, and so I always use the same one, so I'll put the link down below. But um okay, so the 4:04, I go to the gematria site. The link will be in the description box. That's the one I use. So I went there, and it's Bill Heidrick's. Okay, so I go to 4:04. Okay, let's do that first. Okay. So there's only like 5 here. So the first one is emptier. The second one, geese or foul. Third one, to gleam, glitter, turn, drive out, sweep along. The fourth one, mandate, edict, law, statute, or a spring. And then the last one is affluence. So, well, geese mate for life. Okay, so twin flame. Okay, so affluence. We have affluence as twin flames. Mandate, law, statute. That's kind of like carrying out God's law. And it says a spring, like I think they mean like a water, like a spring like that, but it's springtime. To gleam, glitter. Okay, turn, drive out. So like the things that no longer serve us, we're getting rid of them so we can sparkle, be more sparkly. And emptier, that goes along with that. But okay, so the equation to the right, they always have an equation. So 4:04 equals 2 squared times 101. So I'm like, okay, the 2's I'm not going to look up the single digits. We're good there. But so I go to 101. Okay, and this is stemming from that 4:04. Okay, so I go to 101. I'm going to try to make this as quick and cohesive as possible. Oh, that's a long one. 100 is long. Okay, so 101. There's quite a few here, but I'm gonna just pick out the ones. Okay, so from the top, okay, the main one. Well, there's a couple, but okay. The 2 main ones, I'll just say, were habitation and tribe of Zebulun. Okay, so it's the same word. You can translate as that. So the tribe of Zebulun, and then down at the bottom, almost all the way at the bottom, the prophet Nahum. Okay, Nahum is like, maybe I was, maybe I was that, maybe I was him in a past life. I don't know. And Nahum also can spell human. Okay, and it's like my favorite book in the Bible, and it's only like 1 page long. Maybe that's why. I don't know. No, because that came to me. I did a whole video on the Bible I got from the Dollar Tree, and there was a random one on the shelf, and I thought, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, because I wouldn't have gone down that aisle, because it was out of place, like on the end of an aisle somewhere. I'm like, oh yeah, because I forgot to write that on my list. So I went to the aisle where the Bibles were. I'm like, oh, well, let me see if they have like different color, like a more, I wanted a little bit thicker cover. So they had 2 styles, and one had that thicker cover. So, but I went, for some reason, I was called to the bottom shelf and then 3 Bibles back. It was like 3 shelves down, 3 Bibles back, which is funny because whenever I'm going on a breadcrumb, whatever trail from God, it'll be like the third, when I Google, it'll be like the 3rd page, 3rd website down or something. So in my life path number is 3. So when I got that Bible home, it had a little, and it was brand new inside the plastic, never to, okay, and it was back far. It was there for me, because it was little like dog tag kind of thing from the machine when they were manufacturing it. It was like bent a little bit in, so I flipped open to what that page was, and it was page 222, and it mentions, that's where they're talking about Asaph the seer. Okay, so God was trying to let me know that that's my number 1 guide. And on my channel, not my profile picture, but the rainbow one, the big one, those were pictures I was taking of prisms on the carpet, and I never even noticed, and I had those pictures for a couple years, I never even noticed until I actually put it on my channel, and then went to my channel and then saw it. I could see the face of a man kind of upside down at an angle, with his eyes closed. And if you go to my channel, if you have a big enough screen, you could see that. It looks like you can see the mouth, the eyes. It's like upside down, but diagonally. So his forehead's more towards the bottom, okay? And his neck or whatever would be more towards the top left. So anyway, Asaph the seer. Okay, so the prophet Nahum. Okay, that came to me when I was trying to ask God what my diet's supposed to be, like specifically for me, what should I be eating. He gave me a dream. He gave, there was something else, a dream, the Nahum, because I flipped open and it went right to Nahum, and it was talking about that. Oh, there was a 3rd thing. But the dream was a lion walking around, a mountain lion walking around in a busy intersection, really skinny and emaciated and dirty, and it looked really scared. I saw its eyes up close, even though I was far from it. I wanted to see its eyes. So in your dreams, whenever you have a thought, boom, you're only your tendency. So if you want to see something, boom, you're right there. If you want to be next to the window, boom, you're there. It's not a process where you have to walk over to it. So as soon as I thought, I want to see their eyes closer, boom, I got a close-up, and they were human eyes, and it looked very scared and out of place, and sick and skinny, and yeah, so not to get off topic, but it kind of had to do with how God works with me, specifically, you know, God works with everyone, but I'm just saying, specifically, this is how, and a lot of people get these trail of breadcrumb things when you're chosen, elect, whatever you want to call it. It's not some glamorous life when people think you're like bragging about yourself when you say that. It's like, no, honey. Want to trade? No, but I've accepted. So okay, so anyway, it's the 26th prime. 101 is the 26th prime number. 2 plus 6 is 8. Okay, so the last one is yoke. Okay. Yoke is very important because I had a vision. As soon as I closed my eyes, I was watching my brother Gat, one of his videos last year, sometime, long time ago. So, as I'm watching listening to him, I'm kind of doing some visualization. So I'm like, it's kind of like I'm asking for a vision, but I feel like this energy of me asking for a vision bubbles up in me. Like I don't like I feel a vision coming. So like, am I asking you for a vision? It's, you know what I mean? It's like it's already pre-written. I feel it coming. Okay, so as soon as I closed my eyes, I saw this yoke looking thing. It was a blue circle inside a white circle, and then black all around, and then the blue was leaking out of the white part, like a little vein of blue through the white and out into the black. So okay, and then it's so funny, a couple people had something on their channel. They changed their big picture, their little profile, not their profile of their face, but the big picture in the back, changed it to something that looked like a freaking yoke. Okay, and these were twin flames. And one of them was my soul brother, Isaacer1919. He's not out here anymore, but okay. And this has to do with him. So he had the yoke thing, okay? And I did not post a video about that or anything, okay? So this is very just, okay, pre-written. So it goes on to okay. It also says my messenger. Another one is who is like God. Another one is a kingdom, royalty. Another one is from him. Another one is comfort or consoler, the prophet Nahum. That's all in one line. Above or over is another one. To make to bow down. Authority. These are God's people. Yah establishes. Okay, so the tribe of Zebulun. Okay. So I'm like, it mentions Nahum. So that's like kind of confirmation that the Zebulun, because that was resonating. I was being pulled towards that. And because I saw Nahum, I thought, okay, this has to be something here. So I got to look up Zebulun. And so I go to www. Here, let me just go back just to see what page. It's on the first page, but I just want to see how far down the what website it was. First page, well, according to mine. Well, it's the third one down. Well, the first one's really like Wikipedia and then a bunch of lines. So it's really the third one after the Wikipedia one, which is technically the first one. So it still is 3, okay? And it's www.israel -a-history-of.com/ or / Zebulun, ZEBULUN.html. Okay. But I'll put the link down below. I don't know why I just said all that. You can just go to Israel history, and it'll bring you to that. If you're having problems with the links, I'm just saying because, they, quote unquote, they like to do stuff like that, like make your view count go down by 1, and say you have 3 comments, but then there's only 1 on there, and 1, yeah, all kinds of weird stuff like that. It said it was set to private, and if I wanted anyone to view it, to change it to public, it was already set to public. And then there was like 3 views. I'm like, okay, never mind. So Yahoo, I'm old school. YouTube, Google, they've been messing with me like that a little bit. So I'm not paying attention to any of that stuff. So the part of this, okay, so on the map itself, just where it's located resonates with me because it's right next to Asher, okay, and then Asherah is a name that I came up with for myself, when I didn't know, I wasn't awakened yet or anything, and, well, I was awakened, but I wasn't like, with walking with Jesus. But so let me click on the. Was that the map that? Oh, and it's a map from Pinnit, and it's 99. Okay, and Issachar 1919 was the name of my brother's channel. Okay, and then it says in the biblical description in Joshua 19. Okay. So Joshua 19, hello. So there's 19, there's 99. I'm trying to find. So it's right next to Issachar, is what I'm trying to say. And then Naphtali, that kind of. Because I was with someone for like 9 years, and they had this like poison oak problem on their arms, and they got from their nona. He got this Fel's Naphtha, which is a laundry soap bar, and something about the naphtha always stuck with me. I'm like, why is that like? I'm like, it's just a stupid. Who cares? It's just laundry soap. Like, but why is the? I know it's an odd sounding name, but it just something about it was resonating with me. So Asherah, the Naphtali, the excuse me, Issachar, and I'm thinking Zebulun sounds like nebula, huh? I'm trying to find where it says. Hold on here. Please, God, bring me back to where. They were next to each other. It can't be down this far, I think it was. Oh, no. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's down here more. And Leah and Jacob. My grandfather's wife name was Leah. Jacob is also. I had a couple Jacobs in my life that I had big crushes on. 3 exactly, actually. And I had a good friend named Leah too. So Leah and Jacob are very like. They weren't just like random people. They were people that were like, I really resonated with. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find on this website. Okay. Throughout Scripture, one finds him and Issachar interacting with each other. Okay. But it said. Hold on. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Oh, because I had to go back and check how many websites down it was. It was the third one. I had to do it, didn't I? No, let's see. It was up here. How did we? Oh, it's right there, right above it. Okay, so it says the birth and name of Zebulun, the birth of Jacob's 10th son, was Zebulun. Okay, so that the tribe's named after. It was Leah's 6th and final son, and Jacob's 10th. Wasn't necessarily. It didn't say his final. Okay, but Leah's 6th and final, and Jacob's 10th. So he was the 10th son of Jacob, the sixth and last of Leah. He was born following Issachar. Oh, dude, they were they were brothers. Duh. Oh, okay. So look, he was born following Issachar. Thus, the two tribes were close from the beginning. Okay, so last year, and I don't know if yeah, I did share this in a video, but I don't think it's part of the title, so I don't think you'd know. I'll have to maybe I'll go back to my videos and I don't know if I could I could even find it. But so in the dream, me and Issachar, the guy from the channel Issachar 1919, okay. It was like the sun was out, like it was like morning time, and we were walking out this front door, and there was kind of like a little bit of a landing, like cement landing, and a couple steps down, and it was like we're going into like a big like those big giant things. I know when my mom got baptized, I think it was Mormon, it was like a huge pool, but not a huge pool, but like big, big rectangle like trough thing. So in the dream, it was all filled with water, like way up high to like covering to where the womb would be, like up to our waist, but not like just to above your covering your womb, and it was dark water, and it wasn't cold, it was just like perfect temperature, but it was black, and it was at a certain level. But we were coming out of a front door, okay, descending down in these steps into this water, and it was sunny outside. What I took from that was birth, okay. The water was the womb, and I believe I was on the right side of him, and he was on my left side, and we were locked arms, like walking side by side like little kids do, so it was telling me there's some major like connection, and it's beyond just him, okay, but the tribal stuff that it refers to. So, and if you look on the map of the 12 tribes, Issachar is right next to Zebulun, right to the right. But in my dream, I was on the right side. But so if you're facing south and you're in that area, I would be on the right side. Zebulun would be on the right. Issachar would be on the left. So, because I'm wondering, like, I know, like, I was thinking, am I from Ham? Am I, the Raphaim? Because Raphael, the emerald green, the ray, the healer. I'm like, is that the angelic? Is it Raphaim? Like, Ham from Noah and Hamburg and Germany, all this stuff. So I was like, is it that? Is it, but it's like, I wasn't getting like the precise clarity that I really wanted, because I was thinking it was tribe of Dan, maybe, because of certain like synchronicities, but it wasn't as solid like I like God to give it to me, because God knows how much of a skeptic I am, so I really need to be pounded over the head, like the book with my twin flames name in it at the food bank. Evo, are you kidding me? Like, and then I doubted it for a minute because the targeting thing, and I'm like, wait, no, they're not going to do so. And then how could they, like, no, if it was like computer stuff, like with his name on my PG&E passcode, I mean, that is one thing, but the book thing, no. So I'm back to like, okay, we can't have any doubts here. When God is telling us something, and it's like your back starts getting sweaty or whatever little signals happen when you get truth from God, like that's what happens to me. I get like I have to take a deep breath and my back starts getting a little sweaty. So so I believe that I am probably from the tribe of Zebulun, and I really liked the Z I named my son Zosham. So, anyway, I believe that that's who we come from is um, from Zebulun, you know, because of the dream and what. It's funny how sometimes dots won't come together till days, months, weeks, whatever, years, decades later. So anyway, that happened today, so that's cool. It was a good day for that, and so I just wanted to share it. Sorry, I went off a little bit scattertastically, but yeah, just had to share that raw as it was coming out. Not trying to sound any certain way or come off as like eloquent or anything. So anyway, love you guys. Peace and blessings to you all.